I'm an everyday woman in every way.
Everyway Woman is broadcasting live from the LA Fitness Expo. We are going to bring you this week some of the most amazing interviews from the top fitness experts in the country.
Are you an everyday
Live from Los Angeles,
woman?
here's Everyday Woman.
And joining me today is my guest co-host, Mr. Jesse Mogul. Jesse, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Stacey.
Look at the thousands of people here. Oh my gosh, what an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Fitness. It's all the rage.
Mm-hmm.
We can definitely tell that you're very fit. What do you do? What do you do to be fit?
Well, I mean, to be fit, it's very multidimensional. It's not just working out. It's also maintaining a healthy nutrition and making sure that your mind's right. For me, it's just getting up and being active every day isn't always just enough. It's being in control of your life from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed and knowing exactly what you're doing to yourself and how it's benefiting you.
But you know, Jesse, we've been here for a while and we've seen Ripped, we've seen Zumba, we've seen Pilates. There's so many things that people can do, but they're still making excuses. This is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah.
What is the problem?
Well, on two ways there's the problem. One, it's the commitment to the program. You can start the program, you can start working your way up, but how long are you going to stick with it? And then number two, like you mentioned before, it's a multi-billion-dollar business. At the same time, so is the food industry. And so you have these two people battling out. One says be fit, the other one says, no, eat 500 grams of sugar a day, that's all right. We all know that eating 500 grams of sugar a day isn't good, but yet you have one business model saying do it, you have the other side saying be healthy. Where can you meet in the middle on that? Where can you focus on your nutrition?
You know, and I love that because I think about even with all of, I mean, there's going to be 40,000 people here, but there's also 100,000 people who are on high blood pressure medication. And I know we'll talk about that later, but they seem counterbalanced. And so what do we do, or all the presenters are out here, what do you think their goal is to be to get everybody into this to the race?
Well, you know, and that's exactly it. It's to get people excited about it. You can come to a fitness expo, you can be excited right now, but when you leave here, your excitement level immediately begins to diminish. So you're at 100 when you're here. You know, tomorrow maybe it's 80, the next day it's 60. So you have to make sure that these people are active and they're thinking about what is it going to be like for me if I can get better.
Okay, listen, Jesse, though, but I'm used to sitting on the sofa, and you know, back in the day, and I think we were talking about the different things that you could do. You had to lift weights to go to the gym. But I think today, that excuse of having to join the gym is gone because of the thousands of things that are out here.
Yeah, you're right. If you have that commitment to just throw a DVD into your player, turn the TV on, yes, maybe you can't make it through an hour of insanity or maybe an hour through of that cardio bar. That stuff looks difficult. But at the same time, just 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes of just walking around your house a little bit more, something. Once you get your blood pumped, you will find something that fits yours. Whether you're 20 years old or 80 years old, you can find something that will excite you.
And I think that that's great because people are making the excuse of I'm too old or I can't do it. And I think we just saw a class where there was a 80-year-old woman and a 20-year-old, and she picked her foot up a little bit and the lady had it high, but it was the point that they were getting busy. One thing about fitness, you made a great point. You said nowadays if you just come up with an idea to get people moving, it has potential. Talk about that. Really talk about what people are doing to get people active.
Well, and a lot of these classes that we see, the cardio bars, the various insanities, they can be started at your home. You can come up with a workout plan. You can put it on film, and then you can use social media, the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Facebooks. You can get your idea out there, and if you get 5, 10, 20,000 people who are willing to buy into what your workout strategy is, to what you want them to do, maybe they get the DVD, maybe they do a monthly subscription. Now all of a sudden anyone can be a fitness leader. Conversely, that means anyone can be a fitness leader. So maybe their information isn't great. Maybe they have people doing things that they should not be doing. Maybe they haven't even thought about the ramifications of the long-term impact of what these exercises could do to people's joints and do to people's backs. So it's a catch-22. Anyone can do it, but anyone can do it.
But also I think that would be incumbent on the consumer to say, hey, let's just use Zumba, but I better make sure that I can do that so there are no long-term injuries.
Yes.
Before before we go, what do you like to do for fitness? Out of everything you've mentioned, what's your fitness plan look like?
All right, well, right now, I used to do one called Engineering the Alpha, and that's really what got me in shape and learning about my nutrition. Then I started moving into CrossFit, which I absolutely loved, but there was so much focus on the legs that I ultimately, now I'm doing this one called Evolution. It's done by, I think he's a television star on this movie, a TV show called True Blood. That's not important. What's important is that a lot of it's circuit training. It's high intensity interval training. So your rests are minimal, 50 seconds to a minute. You're constantly moving. You're getting your heartbeat up. And at the same time, your nutrition has to be on lockdown. Okay. And that's why I am very paleo-centric.
And talk a little bit about that. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Now, paleo gets a bad rap because a lot of people don't do much research. And with anything, people need to do research. But ultimately, paleo means eating things that come from the earth that are not processed. So if you can do more of your grocery shopping on the outer rim of a grocery store and less of it on the inner aisles, you're getting in the right step towards paleo.
That was great information, Jesse. Thank you. We'll be back with more Everyway Woman. Stay tuned. Hi, Everyway Woman at the LA Fit Expo, and I'm here with one of the Fit Mom leaders, Joanne.
Yes.
Man, you look great.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Fit Mom and what a Fit Mom leader means.
Fit Mom leader is basically, I'm a mom, I have one son, and I want to be healthy for my son and to show an example that I'm healthy and I'm strong, and so is he, you know. So
now there was a lot of controversy when Maria first came out about not making excuses, and people went ballistic.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you've eliminated the excuses in your life.
Okay, the way I eliminate the excuses is that I ask the question to myself: why am I not on the health that I really want? So I ask myself, okay, no more excuses. And so I started working out. Before seeing Maria's picture on Facebook, I run, but I want to do more.
Okay.
And so when I found her picture, I was like, you know what? No more excuses. If she can do it, I can do it too.
Man, now what does your fitness regime consist of?
For my workouts?
Yes.
I run. I do a lot of weights. I do a lot of yoga. And I go to the gym. And then I also go and meet up my group exercise with my group on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Wow. So for all the women out there watching, what would you tell them who's saying, okay, that's good for her, but I just can't do it? What's the one piece of advice that you would tell her watching to say, eliminate those excuses?
Okay. One thing I would say is that just stop the excuses. Because if she can do it, I can do it, everybody can do it. So I would say, get up, put your shoes on, and go for a run.
Now, are you enjoying the expo here?
Yes, I am!
Wow.
This is my first time here, and I'm so excited.
Wow. Well, thank you for joining Everyway Woman. I want to let you know you're an official Everyway Woman right now.
Oh, thank
you. All right. And this is Joanne, Fit Mom Leader at the LA Expo. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Awesome.
Perfect.
You're so good with that.
Thank you.
Are you an everyway woman?
Everyway Woman, still here at the LA Fitness Expo. I have discovered NAFC. Introduce yourself. You describe what's going on here.
My name is Amanda Hockham. I'm Director of Operations for National Association for Fitness Certification. We train in group fitness, personal training, Pilates coach, nutrition consulting, wellness consulting, and sport nutrition coach as well.
It's a great topic. I really wanted to talk about this with you today because I go to the gym a lot and I see trainers training and I wonder what makes them qualified. What did they learn that gives them the right to teach me the things that I should know? What are you teaching your trainers to make sure that they're on the cutting edge of fitness and they're also doing it the right way?
Applied fitness education, so practical examinations, not only theory examinations, but practical as well.
Okay.
So we have you go to a workshop, take what you learned in theory and apply it in practical application to train your clients and members to be a successful trainer instructor in the field.
A lot of these training businesses that come about because they saw a problem within the industry. They saw a hole that wasn't being filled, a need that needed to be taken care of. What is it that NAFC saw that made you guys strive to be the leader in training trainers?
We see that people struggle with this as a full-time job. We also really want trainers to make this a full-time job. So not only do we give you the education, we give you the tools, We have what's called a ProFit Market, which is a free entrepreneurship to our members. So if you're interested in starting your own fitness facility, we give you options in a company that does floor plans, lease agreements. We have another partner, Motivated Trainer here, that you can have your own website for supplements. So not only do you have to have the stock on site, you can actually have your own website, order directly from the website. Client management tools. So if your client is traveling, you can stay on top of what they're doing with client management tools. So it is our goal to not only apply practical application, but give you the tools to be successful as well. Very important.
I really think it is important. I remember when I worked out with a lot of trainers, they said, I get you for 1 hour a day, maybe 3 times a week. The rest of the time you're on your own. How is your program making sure that they know how to coach that person up to do the other 23 hours the right way?
Exactly. So in our personal training program, we have 3 manuals: fitness assessments, weight training, and lifestyle consulting. So as you speak to the other 23 days, your lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So we want to teach you how to consult with your clients what they're doing in the other 23 hours of their day.
Awesome. It sounds like they have tons of amazing products. NAFC, they're fantastic. I would look them up. Google them. You can find them. We're here at the LA Fitness Expo. Thank you so much for your time today. As always, Everyweight Woman's here running around the LA Fitness Expo. Stay tuned. Awesome.
Are you an everyweight woman?
Everyweight Woman here with Brittany and Ashley, founders of Buff Bake. Ladies, explain to us, what is your product and how did you come up with the name?
Well, we have protein, peanut butter, and almond butter. We have 6 different flavors. It has all natural whey protein. We use chia and flaxseed, organic coconut palm sugar, and coconut oil. I did bikini fitness competitions, and
I was starting a cake pop company when Ashley approached me and asked me to help her create a healthy recipe.
so we combined my buff and her bake and created Buff Bake.
Now, originally, was it going to be the peanut butter, almond butter ideas, or was there another amalgamation of the company first?
We started with protein muffins, but realized that they had a short shelf life, so we did the almond butters instead of the protein muffins.
We were already creating our own butter for the muffins, so it just made sense to make butter.
Now, one of the things that we wanted to ask you is, right now, are you coming up with a vegan version?
We are. So we're coming up with a vegan and paleo version of the 3 flavors. So the snickerdoodle, the coffee bean, and the cookie.
Now, how did you come up with these flavors?
Just as a team.
Good question.
Yeah.
We don't.
Was there a brainstorming session, or were you just like, this is what people like, let's Google it?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, our muffins were chocolate chips, snickerdoodle, and so they were our muffin flavors that we turned into butters.
And the coffee flavor that we just came out with was just highly requested. Everybody's been asking for it, so.
Where do your customers get your product? Where can they find this?
We're in Vitamin Shop nationwide and also Whole Foods locally in Orange County. And we have distribution in Qatar, Sweden, and Italy.
Qatar, Sweden, Italy, that's far, that's a very interesting.
Now, one of the things that I noticed is that your slogan is, "In protein we trust."
Yeah.
Right, so how did you come up with that?
Because all of our products are infused with protein, so it was just a clever little slogan we came up with.
So would you say that these are packed with more protein than what you would find in a regular butter, almond butter, peanut butter?
More protein than standard nut butters.
40% more, that's really huge.
Yeah.
So who would really be attracted to this type of product?
The person who works out, so the health and fitness person, or the natural food product consumer.
Now, because there's a lot of protein in here, what about kids?
Kids honestly love our products, and it's a good way to sneak protein into their diet because the flavors taste so good.
That's right, sometimes it's hard to get kids to eat their protein.
It's impossible, and honestly, that's a huge market for us as moms. So
Why don't we do a taste test right now, and you guys tell us what you think.
so this is our cranberry coconut peanut butter.
And we have our chocolate chip over here.
And they all have chia, flaxseed, organic coconut palm sugar. This one only has 2 grams of sugar and 2 tablespoons.
I see chocolate in this one. I know I'm going to love it no matter what.
I love chocolate.
I know, it's sticky.
It's really good though. May I try? I'm going to try the chocolate.
Yeah.
Because I'm a woman.
Yeah, I mean, the great flavors, very rich tasting, but also it's healthy, so you know you're not eating a lot of processed sugar.
And we only put good ingredients in here. We only want a wholesome product. We don't want to put a bunch of...
Yeah, I mean, you said Whole Foods earlier. One of my biggest problems with trying to eat healthy is that I feel like I have to spend minutes a day looking at every single one of my products to make sure I'm reading the nutrition label correctly.
We take the guesswork out of it for you.
There's like 6 things in it and you can call it a day.
Yeah, exactly.
That chocolate is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So we know about the flavors you have now. What is the future of Buff Bake?
The future of Buff Bake is right now we're coming out with a 1.15 ounce squeeze pack. So it's a single serving squeeze pack on the go. And that's what we're working on right now, the vegan and paleo line.
Now, who would use a squeeze pack?
You throw it in your gym bag or take it to the Pilates with you. Just on the go, a quick in the car snack, wherever.
Yeah.
So you have something healthy at home, and then you have something healthy you can take to go.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you, ladies. This was amazing, and it's super tasty, and I'm going to take one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Buff Bake. That was absolutely fantastic. Find them on the internet. Won't be too difficult. All right, Everyweight Woman's got to get back out there.
All right.
Are you an everyweight woman?
Jesse Mogul here with Everyweight Woman. I'm your special co-host while we're at the LA Fitness Expo, and I am here with one of the founders of. Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, the founder. There's only one of the founders.
It's
Gaspari Nutrition. I'm Rich Gaspari. Been in the industry with Gaspari Nutrition for over 19 years with the brand. We're here to relaunch the new look and new innovation that we're bringing into the fitness world.
And you are?
I am Raven Harrington. I'm a demo rep for LA region.
Excellent, excellent. Now, Rich, we were talking a little bit about your product earlier. Explain to my viewers how is this product going to help them in their nutrition and fitness needs?
Well, some of the products that we have, for example, Glycofuse. Glycofuse is a very unique carbohydrate. We have a carbohydrate called cluster dextrins. It actually is a carbohydrate used by athletes in Japan. They give it to their Olympic swimmers. And what it does is, mostly, people are afraid of taking carbohydrates. This is a carbohydrate that goes directly into the muscle for glycogen stores. So if you're an endurance athlete, it's going to help you perform better as an endurance athlete. If you're a bodybuilder, the whole thing with building muscle or being big is having glycogen in the muscle. So this product works much quicker than any other carbohydrate. It doesn't convert to fat. It's not a sugar. It's actually a carbohydrate that goes directly into the muscle and increases athletic performance. That's what Glycofuse does.
Now, that's fascinating because right now we're sort of in a culture that is so fearful of carbs. Everyone's got to be gluten-free. Everyone's got to step away from sugars, which is great. Step away from processed sugars. But it sounds like you're bringing a product to the market that's going to be able to ease anyone's doubts about putting carbohydrates back into their normal nutrition strategy.
Well, with Glycofuse is, like I said, was developed by the Japanese to help their elite athletes. The uniqueness to the product, it has what's called a low osmolarity. When there's ingredients, say like Gatorade, what made that revolutionary, it had the osmolarity of blood. Okay. Ours is lower than blood. So what happens is when you get that into your stomach, it leaves the stomach very quickly. So you don't get bloated from it, and it goes directly into the bloodstream into where it stores as glycogen. That's what makes that carbohydrate very, very unique. And like you said, there's a huge consumers are afraid of carbohydrates.
Yes.
This is a carbohydrate that will actually increase performance, actually lower body fat. It'll help with energy. It's things that people don't know that we want to educate on a product like that.
It's good that you bring up education, Rich, because right now there's so much information to be had out there that it's a lot of misinformation. You've been around for quite a long time. Discuss with me and our viewers the history of the Gaspari.
Well, I was a professional bodybuilder, and for me, what made me a great bodybuilder, I ended up becoming, one of the better bodybuilders, is I believed in the science of nutrition. So back when I was competing, I used amino acids before people were really using amino acids. I was using ingredients, in supplements before other people were using ingredients like I don't know, everything from branched chain amino acids to glutamine to creatine. These are all ingredients that I used before anyone were really using those ingredients. So that's what I had really, I love the science. So for me, getting involved in the science of it is what had me then say I wanted to get into the supplement industry.
Now, you were talking earlier, you're one of the exhibitors. What are you feeling like the main question that the clients, the people coming up to you, what is the main thing they want to know about Gaspari Nutrition?
Yeah, they want to know how good of quality the products are, and we do have a really good quality products. I mean, we have Amino Last, which is our BCAA powder, especially for women. They want to keep their muscle without, while they're dieting. So they want to lose fat, want to keep their muscle, and so Amino Last, for instance, would be a great product to have with that. And we also have products that taste really well. A lot of companies you don't really,
It's the chalkiness. Some people, they need something that tastes good. Well, you guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much. This is Gaspari for Gaspari Nutrition. They've been around for 19 years. They have old products, new products. They're relaunching everything right now. You should go do your research, check them out. For Everyway Woman, I'm Jesse Mogul. Let's get back out there.
Are you an everyway woman?
We're back at the LA Fit Expo, and oh my gosh, I am with Fit Mom Maria Kang. Maria, it is so good to see you. You know what? I am so excited about what you have done with fitness. Talk a little bit about that.
So, as many people know, I had a photo that went incredibly viral. It said, "What's your excuse?" with my 3 children, 3, 2, and 8 months at the time. And since that incredible backlash, I actually transformed that. I had a public platform, and I said, you know what, people? One of the things that I did to get in incredible shape is I went to the park and I worked out with my kids. I did it. It was free, and I got to bring my kids with me, and I'm opening that up to you. So because of that message, that what's your excuse, we now have over 300 no excuse mom groups in 25 countries.
Wow.
Amazing.
Now, I'm a mom of 3, and I have to say, you inspired me. And I know when the controversy was going on, it's because people want to make excuses.
Yes.
They don't have time. It's not enough money.
Yes.
But you've proven. Talk a little bit about your programs and your products and what you're doing.
So you're holding something that I've been doing, which is right here. It's the 2015 Fit Mom Calendar, and this is actually my group in Maryland. But I really want to show and empower women to be healthy regardless of wanting to look a certain way, because health comes in different shapes, sizes, and ages. So I've been promoting this calendar featuring 24 everyday moms just like you and me, and I'm also coming out with a book.
Wow.
March 10th. This is the cover of the book right here. It's got the No More Excuses diet. So if you have excuses, no time, no money, no nanny, this book is going to help you out.
Wow, I am excited. One of the things we're talking about excuses is women often say, I don't see results. I've been working out for a day and I don't see results. What would you tell them?
Well, did you gain all that weight in a day? Right? So one of the things I did is that I made sure that I set my goals. I set specific measurable goals. I created short-term action plans, and I just made it happen. No excuses.
Man, now finally, everybody loves you. They see you. People would say, well, that's Maria. She has all of that. What would you say to the person that is making that excuse about, oh, I can't do it, I'm not popular like her? What would you tell them?
Well, I'm not popular.
Oh, well.
But you know what? If I can do it, so can you. I have 2 care home businesses. I'm in the elderly care business.
Okay.
I have 3 kids. I have a nonprofit. I have a husband. I have priorities. I'm not telling you to make fitness your #1 priority, but it should definitely be a priority.
Wow. Maria, you have me hyped. It was a pleasure. Us Fit Moms have to sit together. Your babies are beautiful. Where can people find you?
You can find me at mariakang.com, and you can find your local No Excuse Mom group at noexcusemom.com.
What's next for you besides the book?
What's next? Let's see. I'm going to be on stage to present Jillian Michaels. I'm totally excited about that.
Wow.
And I get to have a nice dinner with my No Excuse Mom groups here in the LA, Southern California, San Diego areas. We're going to have a nice dinner tonight, so totally
You're a busy lady.
Busy.
And you have proven
And I worked out this morning.
You have proven that there are no excuses. And so we want you to come back and join us on Everyway Woman.
Of course.
Everywaywoman.com. We would love to have you come in and talk to all of our women and then help them alleviate those excuses.
I love it. Invite me. I'm there.
Bye-bye. This is Stacey saying bye from the Fitness Expo with Fit Mom Maria Kang.
I'm an woman in every way. Yeah, yeah, I'm living my life, living day by day. Yeah, yeah. Are you in every way, woman? I'm an everyday woman in every way. Yeah, yeah, I'm living my life, living day by day. Yeah, yeah. Are you in every way, woman?